Okay everyone, this is the flip video on solving equations. Solving an equation is when you solve for an unknown, like a variable. Examples include 1/2 y equals 16 and 2a plus 4 equals 20. Three methods are shown here to solve equations. They are 1. The bar model, 2. Scale, and 3. Isolating the variable. The bar model uses a visual to help you see the question you need to solve. Here's the first example. You have 120 with 6 u's written underneath it. That tells you that you have 6 u variables. 120 then divided by 6 equals 20. If you were to then add 20 or substitute 20 in for each of those u's, you would find that they equal each other. Here's a scale model of the exact same equation. Like the bar model, it uses a visual to help you solve the equation. The main idea behind scale models is that you are trying to keep your equation balanced. And here's an example, like I said, using that same example. On the right-hand side, you have 120, and on the left-hand side, there are 6 u's. Again, if you were to divide 120 by u, you would find that u equals 20, which would then keep the scale balanced. You have to understand that because the letters are all the same, that means that the value is the same for the variable, or the u. Now we're going to get to what we call isolating the variable. This is used the most often. The goal here is to get the variable by itself. This by far is the method you will use from here through your schooling as you take algebra. And I'm going to give you several examples. This one is 6u equals 120. In order to do this, you have to get into the process or the habit. There's a specific procedure that you follow to figure this out. In the equation, you have 6u. That operation is 6 times u. Always then ask yourself, what is the opposite operation? The opposite of multiplication is division. Then you divide both sides of the equal sign by that number. 6 divided by 6 equals 1. That's why it's 1u, but you don't have to write the 1. And then 120 divided by 6 equals 20. So u has the value of 20. Here are more examples. 7p equals 53. 7 times p, its opposite operation is division. Divide each side by 7. P is equal to 53/7, which is an improper fraction. You can simplify that to 7 4/7. Answers are not always whole numbers. You can have fractions, you can have decimals, you can have what we call irrational numbers or radicals, but that's later on. What if the coefficient of your variable is a fraction? Here's an example. 2/3 times c equals 24. To get rid of that, you multiply that fraction by its reciprocal, which in this instance is 3/2. That then eliminates 2/3 from the c, leaving you with just c by itself. But make sure that you multiply the 24 times 3/2. 24 as a whole number, written as a fraction, is 24 over 1. Then just multiply like you've always done. 24 times 3 equals 72, and 1 times 2 is 2. 72 divided by 2 equals 36. Now we're going to do two-step equations. In this, we have 3p plus 7 equals 21. First, get rid of the whole number. In this instance, it is positive 7. Add its opposite, which is negative 7. 7 plus a negative 7 leaves you with nothing. But make sure again that you do it to the other side. 21 plus negative 7 leaves you with 14. Then solve as you did before. 3p equals 14. Divide each side by 3. P is equal to 14/3, which simplifies to 4 2/3. More examples. 4y minus 8 equals 60. and 1/2 b plus 8 equals 50. In the first one, 4y minus 8, add its opposite, which is a positive 8. That eliminates it, leaving you with 4y equals, but remember you're adding 8 to the 60 as well, 68. Divide each side by 4, y is equal to 68/4, which then simplifies to 17. In the other example, 1/2 b plus 8 equals 50. First, again, get rid of that whole number, which is positive 8. Add its opposite, which is negative 8. That will take that away, leaving you with 1/2 b equals 42, because 50 plus negative 8 is 42. Then, multiply 1/2 by its reciprocal. That gets rid of the fraction in front of b. But remember that you're multiplying 42 now by that same reciprocal, which is 2/1. And 42 times 2 is 84. It'd be 84 once, which then simplifies to just 84. Here are some practice questions for you. 3a equals 71, 2/5 d equals 60, 7p minus 8 equals 100, and 9y minus 9 equals 231. Now solve. Here are your answers. 3a equals 71, a is equal to 15 3/7. For number 2, d is equal to 150. For number 3, p is equal to 108/7, which is simplified to 15 3/7. And number 4, 9y equals 240, which simplifies to 26 2/3 eventually. Thank you.